Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. This is your boy Case coming at you guys again with another Tower of Fantasy video. So in today's video, I actually wanted to go ahead and discuss a pretty interesting topic that I would love to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on. But with the official confirmation of getting collab characters officially in the global version, we don't know what they're going to look like in the form of which collab characters or what from what series they are going to come from. But Hada Studios in their recent dev report did report that this version, global version of Tower of Fantasy, will be receiving collab characters. Now, with that being said, I wanted to go ahead and discuss with you guys some of my top 5 games I would love to see a collab with Tower of Fantasy with. I just think that the characters in this game would definitely add some unique experiences. They will definitely fit right into this type of genre of game. And even some of these games, like, they come from a different like type of era, but I don't see the type of characters that they are not being able to work well within the Tower of Fantasy universe. So with that being said, the first series that I actually wanted to kind of touch on is actually the Grandblue series. Now, Grandblue is one of the games that is up and coming. The game that I'm highly anticipating the most for the Grandblue series is Relink. You guys can see just the gameplay in this game looks absolutely phenomenal, and just the characters themselves fit. I think it's their overall design, their type of skills, the way that they function, their type of battle mechanics. It would fit really, really well into Tower of Fantasy. And I'm just hoping that this game officially gets a release date soon. But also, if Hada Studios is considering collabing with a company or a game that they will consider Grandblue versus. The next game that I actually wanted to talk about is the Final Fantasy series. Now, everybody is Final Fantasy series is well known amongst everybody, but the reason why I mention this is because this is actually one of my favorite series of all time. Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game, but the reason why I mention the Final Fantasy series is because they have such a versatile character roster that pretty much you have a variety of characters that you can pick and choose from. And I don't think that it would be that hard to find a character that is not only popular, that will bring about sales and fit right into the Tower of Fantasy universe. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Any game that Cloud or Sephiroth is in that is not their game, their official main game, they drive so much revenue for that, revenue and profits for that game, that it is absolutely unspeakable. So that is the reason why I am looking forward to seeing if they add in a Final Fantasy VII collaboration into Tower of Fantasy. This next game is this series is not my favorite series, I will admit to you, but this character is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know how to say her name absolutely properly, but I think it is Naboho, or I don't know, it's something. But this character from the Shin Megami Tensei series, she is super freaking cool. Literally, this character alone drew me into the series. I had never once paid attention to that series because I am a Persona fan. I had never once paid attention to this series until I seen this character. And when I seen this character, it drew my attention in. Now, if they were to add this character in, I think not only would this character fit right into this series perfectly, but it would not be that hard to be able to drive in popularity, drive in profits and things like that. Because this character, to me, in my opinion, if you put this character in a game, I'm wailing hard. So that is just my thoughts, my opinion. The other game that I actually want to mention is the Monster Hunter series. Now, when it comes to the Monster Hunter series, Monster Hunter is just they have so much customization in terms of just like weapons, in terms of just like armor and gear, and I don't think that it would be that hard for them to pick something that would fit right into the Tower of Fantasy universe. I can just honestly see, like, man, if they were to add like the Gunblade, or they were to add to like the Longsword into Tower of Fantasy, I would totally be like, I'm all over that. I'm about to wail so hard for this game. Monster Hunter has been not only a very popular series amongst the gaming community for quite a while, but it's also been one of the longer lasting series. So there's a huge fan base there. So if they were to add that into this game, I don't think that people would have a hard time getting used to who the characters are, trying to find out who the characters are, because it is such a reputable series in itself. The last series that I want to mention is the Tales series. Now, I'm mentioning the Tales series primarily for the same reasons that I mentioned Final Fantasy. The Tales series has probably the most well-fit characters that I could just honestly see in multiple games that they have that would fit right into the Tower of Fantasy series. I think that the Tales series is not only popular, it's well known. It always continues to, it's a profitable series. People are familiar with it. If even though you have not played every single game of the Tales series, you are familiar with the name and the title, and they always deliver when it comes to skills, equip, just customization and things like that. Their characters look incredible, and they only get better. Even though I don't play that series often, I don't keep up with the games. Their characters, like when I see the new trailer for the Tales games, their characters just get better and better looking, and it is just like, man, that game is on the up and up. So I think that game would do incredibly well over here in the Tower of Fantasy series. So if they were to put a character into this game from over there, I think it would do extremely well. But those are my top 5 games that series that I would actually think would fit quite well into the Tower of Fantasy series. So if they were to do a collab with any of those 5 games, I think it would do extremely well. But that's my opinion. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and comments down below on what series you guys would like to see into this collab. Who do you want to see? What characters do you want to see? What series do you guys want to see get a collaboration with Tower of Fantasy? Because the key thing about that dev report that they did mention is that some people think that a collaboration means just a one-time collaboration. They said collaborations with an S. So that means that there are going to be multiple collaborations. So what series do you guys want to see come into Tower of Fantasy? Let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, if you guys like this type of content, make sure you guys rate, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.